Hello, my name is Dr. Helene Calvé, and I'm the Deputy County Health Officer at the Orange County Healthcare Agency.
And I am Dr. Debbie Rose, Director of the Center for Successful Aging at California State University, Fullerton. Together, we are the co-chairs of the Orange County Healthy Aging Initiative, or OCHI. In today's video, we would like to share with you a toolkit we have developed to assist healthcare providers deliver the annual wellness visit, or AWV. The AWV is a relatively new benefit of Medicare that allows providers to focus on prevention. Unfortunately, only a small percentage of eligible older adults are aware of this benefit. And although general guidance exists for healthcare providers on how to conduct this wellness visit, specific guidance on what tools to use is not readily available. This lack of specific guidance prompted us to develop an annual wellness visit toolkit.
Both the Orange County Healthcare Agency and the Center for Successful Aging at Cal State Fullerton like to focus on wellness, and our OCHI colleagues representing agencies and organizations that serve older adults in Orange County feel that there are a number of resources in the community to help older adults remain well, and that it is important for providers to know about these resources. Our goal was to assemble the tools for the visit and resources for wellness in one place, and thereby help providers promote their patients' health and wellness. We'll begin by taking a few minutes to describe some of the tools and resources available in the toolkit, and then we'll show you how you might incorporate the visit into your practice.
The toolkit is divided up into 8 sections, seen here. Tab 1 includes information about the AWV to help you, the provider, get started, such as an overview of the components of the visit and the CPT codes. Tab 2 includes pre-visit information that will prepare the patient in advance of their scheduled AWV. A letter explaining the visit is included because the AWV is different from a regular medical visit. A health risk assessment, or HRA, a full risk self-assessment, and a home safety checklist are included in this section and can be mailed out with the letter so the patient can complete them in advance of the visit. Tab 3 includes some assessment tools that can be administered during the visit by the healthcare provider or designated staff member. These tools include several versions of a depression screen, the Timed Up and Go, or TUG, a physical test used to evaluate the patient's functional mobility and full risk, and the MiniCog, a brief screen to assess for cognitive impairment.
Tab 4 includes a table of indications and frequencies for the various preventive services covered by Medicare, as well as a written preventive plan, which can be personalized for each patient. This plan outlines the things the patient needs to do to maintain his or her health. Tab 5 includes a list of actions and referrals that can be made based on health risks identified in the health risk assessment or during the visit, as well as phone numbers for and information about many agencies that can assist older adults in a variety of ways. Tab 6 includes educational materials for your patients, focusing on issues that may be a risk to your patient's health, such as inadequate diet, lack of physical activity, muscle weakness, poor balance, depression, and medication misuse. Finally, tabs 7 and 8 include information that may not be referenced during the AWV, but may be useful for the provider to have or to know, such as information about recognizing and reporting elder abuse and information about advance directives. Limited hard copies of the AWV toolkit are currently available free of charge. You can request one while supplies last by emailing us at the email address on the screen, or you can access all the materials at the website.
Now, to briefly demonstrate an annual wellness visit and how the tools can help, here's an OCHI member, geriatrician Dr. Mary Harwood, and one of her patients.
First, you need to ensure that your patient is eligible to have the visit. They must have Medicare and not have had an AWV or a Welcome to Medicare visit in the last 12 months. Next, schedule the visit. You need about a 30-minute time slot for it. You should let the patient know that some pre-visit materials will be mailed to them to fill out ahead of time. Alternatively, you can post the materials on your website for downloading or ask the patient to come to the office 20 minutes before the visit to fill them out. Now, on to the visit itself.
Hello, Mr. Smith. How are you doing today?
Just fine, thank you.
Good. I see you brought your paperwork. Thank you. Now, did you have any questions about what we're going to be doing today?
The letter explained everything.
Okay, Good.
but I have a list of my doctors and medication.
Great. So what I'm going to ask is you just take a seat in the waiting room, and then I'll come grab you in a couple of minutes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The staff member reviews the patient's paperwork, scores the depression screen, and highlights problem areas for the provider.
Okay, Mr. Smith, let's go back into the room. Right this way. We need to get your height, weight, and blood pressure now.
All right.
Okay, now I need
Okay.
to do a few assessments with you. So over here. Okay, now I'm going to say 3 words that I want you to remember.
Okay.
Okay? The words are banana, sunrise, and chair. Can you repeat those back to me?
Sure. Banana, sunrise, chair.
Great. Now next, I want you to please draw a clock for me with all of the numbers present and set the hand to 8:20.
8:20. Okay.
All right, very good. Now, what were those 3 words I asked you to remember?
Banana, sunrise, chair.
Good job.
Thank you.
Let me just jot down a couple things here.
After the clock drawing and the 3-word recall are complete, the staff member can score the mini-cog.
Okay. Now, let's go and see how you walk.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Smith. Now, can you see the line on the floor over there?
Yes.
Great. Go ahead and take a seat. Now, when I say go, I want you to stand and walk to the line on the floor at your normal pace, turn and walk back to the chair at your normal pace, and then sit down.
Okay.
Okay? So first, we're going to do a practice trial, and then I'll time you.
All right.
Very good. Now we're going to do it one
One
more
more
time.
Okay.
And this time I'm going to time you. Okay?
All right.
And remember, you'll start when I say go.
Okay.
Ready? Go.
This is the timed up and go. The test is timed, and there are reference times for what is considered normal in several age groups.
Great job. Now I'm just going to ask you to go and sit in the waiting room, and the doctor will be with you in a moment.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Mr. Smith is ready for you, doctor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The provider can then review the results of the assessments done by the staff member and focus on the problem areas highlighted.
Hello, Mr. Smith. How are you
Hello,
today?
doctor.
I've had a chance to review your paperwork, and I've got a few extra questions for you. I noticed on your answers on your health risk assessment that you don't get a chance to do many strength exercises. Is it hard for you to use weights or resistant bands at home?
No, I just haven't done this type of exercises before, only in physical therapy.
You know, we can give you some exercises that you can take home to do. I also noticed that you have some concerns about falling, and it was a little difficult for you to get up from the chair and walk when I looked at your evaluation from the walking test.
Yes, I just worry about falling. I fell down last year, and I don't want that to happen again.
I agree. Let's have the physical therapist work with you again so you can feel safer, and you also learn some exercises to do at home. It looks like you're in pretty good shape and doing pretty well, but there are a few things we can do to keep you healthy as possible. I want to make sure that you're up to date on all your vaccinations and to let you know about a new recommendation for a pneumonia shot. Now, everyone over 65 should have an additional pneumonia shot that protects you against 13 different types of pneumonia-causing germs. This is in addition to the pneumonia shot you received a couple years ago. And I'm going to include that in your personal prevention plan that we will give you, that will also include the dates for your next colonoscopy, cholesterol test, and other forms of preventive services. You also indicated on your health risk assessment that you don't have any information about an advance directive. So I'll give that to you today, and you can go home and read that. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, but it will help to have everything written down so I can follow your instructions.
Okay. I'll make a note of all that on your personal prevention plan, and if you go back to the front desk, Liz will give that to you now. Thank you for coming in today, and have a great day.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
You're welcome.
The AWV may be performed as a separate visit or together with a regular visit.
So how did it go?
Fine. I like everything to be written down because I don't always remember everything.
That's a good point. Now, it does see that the doctor does want you to have a few things. Okay, so first, I have a referral here for your physical therapy. Then I have some different information on some exercises. And lastly, some information on advanced directive. Now, the Office on Aging is also a great resource for different services in the community, like different exercise classes. Now, the doctor does want to see you in 3 months, so let's go ahead and schedule your next visit.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
So we hope this demonstration has helped you understand more about the annual wellness visit and how some of the tools in the AWV toolkit may help you help the seniors of Orange County. We'd like to thank all of the OCHI committee members who contributed to the development of this toolkit, as well as the providers who gave us feedback on earlier versions of the toolkit.
Again, all toolkit materials are available on the website. We welcome your thoughts and comments. Please contact us by emailing here. Thank you.
And stay well.